All right. What it do, Hot Seat fam? We back with another one. Today we got a super special guest. We got Texas A&M legend. Yes, I'm gonna call him a Texas A&M legend because the things you was doing at that school was ridiculous, right? And now, current member of the Washington Wizards. All right, Quenton Jackson. What's going on, man?
Yes, sir.
Good. How y'all looking?
Hey, man. Thank you for joining us.
Bless.
We appreciate your time. We know you don't have a lot of it, so we appreciate you, bro.
Nah, for sure. Anytime.
Yes, sir.
So honestly, we want to IT, you want to start somewhere?
Nah, you got it. You got it.
All right, so I want to start in the beginning, like your introduction to basketball. Like, when did you know this is all I want to do?
I say probably around probably around I say around like 6, 7.
6,
I
7.
really feel like basketball really my sport. Like I try all kind of sports, but like they just wasn't like they ain't. I feel like as a kid, I feel like I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I ain't gonna say I had ADD, bro, but I was just a high energy ass kid. So sports like football,
I'll call it ADD. Shit, I was there.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, for real. So like, I don't know, like football and baseball, like it was too stop and go for me. Like I couldn't really.
Every
Basketball.
play you just sideline,
Basketball, you
move,
just
time
going.
to set up play, but shit, basketball is just.
Nah, basketball just constant. So it constantly kept my energy, like it kept my attention. So I knew from a young age that was really me, but like I didn't really lock into it until like I don't know, maybe like out of high school for real.
Out of high school.
Got you.
And then I see you went to Maricosta, right?
Yeah, very close.
You was there for all 4 years?
Nah, I did. Was I? On God, I was there all 4 years. I'm tripping. I was there all 4 years.
What was the basketball program like there and everything?
Ain't gonna lie, it was cool. It was cool for me because shit, I really liked hooping. So it was like I went there. It was like you got a bunch of kids that enjoy hooping, do it as a pastime. You know, give you extra credit so you don't got to be in school as long. So that's really what that was. So for me, like I really hooped, so I could come in. I really could just kind of get off. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm doing whatever.
They didn't love it like you loved it.
Yeah. So it was a different type of approach to the game. I was there for basketball. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Invest in the craft and everything.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Going to Costa, I ain't gonna lie, it was smooth for me because I got all the minutes I want. I got all the shots I want. Everything was just the whole program was in my hands.
And then for
So
no, you got it, Ken. You got it.
Yeah. So after high school, what was like when you graduated? Like I know you went to Florida Central, right? So what was what was it like when you got out of high school? Did you know you were going up there to Florida? Did you like have an idea, or did it just happen?
After high school, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know what I was doing. Because coming out of high school, bro, I wasn't doing no schoolwork, bro. I'm gonna just keep it. I wasn't doing no schoolwork. I was academically ineligible to go Division 1, which is the whole reason I went junior college.
I got you. Okay, see, I never knew that.
Yeah, so I committed to this this JUCO called Casper. Jalen Harris went there.
Ooh. Yeah, I remember. You went to Casper.
Yeah. So I was going there, I think a year or two before him. I was supposed to go there. Then I ended up having a conversation with my dad. He like, nah, don't go there. It's nothing in Wyoming, da 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 da. He like, man, it's other options. He like, just go prep, da 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 da. It'll give you a year to develop your game, develop your body. And it kind of smart to me because I graduated high school. When I graduated high school, I had just turned 17. So I was
you're already a year ahead of where you're supposed to be.
Exactly. Yeah. So when I did the prep year, which I don't think really too many people know about, I did the prep year. That helped me kind of reset my game, mature my body into that next year. And from prep school, then that's when I got the look from College of Central Florida. Okay. And so from then it was kind of like I know I had to go JUCO, bro. So it was like, boom, which JUCOs? I'm looking into JUCOs. Like it's a bunch of JUCOs from LA. They calling me Cerritos, all of them. So, but I'm really not trying to be in LA for real.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I do my research. I find out it's certain like levels to the JUCO. Like, oh, you can have a Division I JUCO, all kind of stuff like that. So when I start looking into them, then that's how I kind of start checking my list off. And then Central Florida was at the top. So I end up committing there. And then from there, it was just kind of like everything from there was really like I had to really sit down and have a conversation with my pops. Like,
Yeah.
I never really had before. So it was kind of like, man, when you go here, you kind of gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're really trying to make this shit happen, you gonna have to lock in, bro. So all that. So I'm like, all right. So when I get there, I get to Florida, bro. Mind you, we from LA, bro. That's all the way on the other side of the
Yeah.
Yes. Now I'm in Florida. So it became real to me when he dropped me off. So he dropped me off.
What part of Florida was it? Like what city?
It's in a little city called Ocala. It's probably like 30 minutes from University of Florida, the Gators.
Okay.
Yeah. So when he dropped me off, bro, it kind of became surreal when he left. Like he dropped me off, got all my stuff, refrigerator, all that, moved in, boom. He's like, all right, I'm out of here. I'm like, all right, cool. Yeah, like it was weird. Like I'm laying in the room. I'm like damn, like this. All right, boom. So from there, I kind of just I figured out a way to get it done, bro. I'm figuring out a way.
Okay. So like, especially academically and everything, how did you flip that switch? Was it really just like I want to play Division I basketball? I want to put myself in a position to hit the next level of basketball? Is that what kind of flipped the switch academically for you?
Yeah, that's what
pushing.
Yeah, nah, for real, that's what flipped the switch. For me, bro, I always kind of knew I wanted to be in the league, bro. Like, I had that dream, but like I feel like mine's was. I don't say my dream was no deeper than nobody else's, but I ain't gonna lie, my shit feel different. Like, pause. So like, I don't know. When I got to Central Florida, it just kind of was like, yeah, I want to go D1, but it's like I'm really trying to get to the league. So it's like this is the only route that seemed feasible for me to do. So I really locked in. Like I said, I found a way to get it done. And then from there, it kind of just like my first year at JUCO was just kind of like real slow as far as hoops, bro. My coach told me that it was real slow, but that second year was kind of where I really blew up that summer. Yeah, but I just had to lock in, bro. It was I ain't gonna lie, I don't have no other options, bro. I gotta hoop because I really don't see myself doing nothing else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know that feeling. When you just love something, that's all you want to do. You'll be devastated if you can't do it no more.
And then what you said with how a lot of people say that they want to go to the league and everything. A lot of people don't have that mindset. Like I'm gonna find out any way to do it. So I feel like that's the difference. A lot of people say I want to go league, but are they really gonna put in the work and everything? So you
gotta have a different fire for real with it. Like this, all I ever had for real, like hoops. It's all I know. My whole desire was I got this lifestyle I'm chasing. You know what I'm saying? When you got the lifestyle I'm chasing, it's not just for me, it's for the whole fam. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it's like, yeah, it's a different fire there, bro.
Nah, exactly. Because it's like everybody wants to be big, right? But it's different when you know the work that you need to put in. A lot of people ain't gonna want to do it. It's like when you go to the gym, New Year's Day, everybody in there, they got a resolution, everybody in the gym. But when you see like March and April, that's when you know who really want to be there. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's good for the first 2 weeks, but like it get hard. I know you, but it's difficult, bro. Like going Maricosta to JUCO, to prep, then to JUCO. Like I know in your mind it was I want to go league. But did you have moments where you was like, man, this shit ain't gonna happen? Like, did you ever feel that way?
I wouldn't say I ever felt that way for real, but like it was moments where I didn't know what was next. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I never felt like it was over, but there was for sure moments like I'm like, damn, I gotta figure out what's next. Like it wasn't like I had a plan already set out for me, like everything fell in line like I was supposed to, but I fucked up in school and all of that other stuff. It's like, all right, boom. Now your route a little different. And for me, it's a little different, but I had to figure out the smoothest way to be a little different. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it took me a minute. Like I was 6 years removed from high school before I even got a shot at anything remotely close to the NBA. I mean, most people, you know what I'm saying, after high school, they got 1 year, maybe two, maybe 4. But nah, I was 6 years removed from high school before I even got to look at anything remotely close to the NBA. So, I mean,
and I do feel like that's more rewarding, huh? Just seeing where you came from and everything to get there. So, you know, that's just adding to your story, really.
Be real, you cried after that first game, didn't you? That first NBA game, you like, bro, you played at the Garden, you played at Chase Arena, like you played at some iconic places in short time. We gonna get there though.
I didn't play it in a couple different places.
Quickly.
Yeah. Every time it was really just like I ain't gonna lie, it'd be surreal. Like when I be in the layup lines, like I really be like, damn,
I'm really here.
Yeah, like when you really look around and you see it, damn, I got the tearaway pants on. I got
your name on the jersey, and you didn't have to go on Nike to do it.
Yeah, all of that.
Do you realize your first bucket came against Draymond Green?
Yeah, I'll be looking at that.
like she's like probably the best defender in the world, and you just went by him like he wasn't shit.
I really almost crazy. I really almost dropped him off the pump fake. It was ridiculous.
Yeah. Hey man, I watched that play back a bunch of times because it's like, bro, you're really living the life of my player.
Yeah.
Like, don't be shocked if 2K24, you'd be like, hold on, what the fuck? Hey, this is my shit. Like, I'm serious, bro.
They get your accurate face scan and everything. It's gonna be like, it's really surreal.
They I ain't gonna lie, they violated with the face scan they got me on right now. They violated.
They. Oh no, it's whack.
I'm telling you, that be for all the upcoming people and everything. Unless you like Victor Wembanyama, they're gonna get his face scan perfect and stuff. But when you, I'm telling you, you just gotta.
You saw how long it took them to get Austin Reeves, right?
Man.
Yeah, bro. And they finally they just got my name up there.
They gonna know soon. But what I do wanna, before we fast forward to NBA and everything, I wanted to ask you, what was the process like going from JUCO to Texas A&M? Like, were you recruited out of there and everything for the transfer and everything?
Yeah. So like I said earlier, my first year at JUCO, as far as hoop, like it was real slow. Cause like I said, I was ineligible to go to Division I. So when you're eligible to go to Division I out of high school, you have to get your AA before you can be eligible to go to Division I. Mm-hmm. So I had to do 2 years there. So my first year was slow because I was ineligible, but I still had my grades together and all of that. So I was just hooping, boom. And then kind of that summer going into my second year was kind of really when I blew up. I had ended up going to this camp called the JA32. So I ended up going to this camp, and I ain't gonna lie, I ended up all the top guys from that side of Florida and JUCO and all of that. And I ain't gonna lie, I killed the camp, bro. The first game I probably had I'm playing point guard. I had never really played point guard ever in my life.
So you're out of position, everything, learning new.
Yeah, I'm playing point guard at this camp, and first game I had like 31. I ain't even gonna lie. Second game I probably had like 27. Third game I probably had like 19. So all throughout the whole camp, I'm probably averaging 20 something, killing.
Yeah.
From there, that's when I received my first offer from mind you, I got my JUCO coaches. They in the stands. They talking. They doing their thing, and just come to me like, "Dude, I ain't gonna lie. You don't know what you just did right now." And he kind of tell me like, "Yeah, Florida State. They just talked to me. They about to offer you." He like, "Yeah, they go to Coles University. They for sure just threw you the offer." So I ain't gonna lie, bro. Within a matter of, I ain't gonna say overnight, bro, but damn near overnight. Like between like 2-3 days, like I went from 0 offers to damn near like 17 offers from.
That's amazing, man.
Is that the cause I know you went to like a combine where you did the vertical and you did like a 45 or something like that? It was something crazy?
Yeah.
Was that?
It very well. I ain't gonna lie. It was that. It was that. That's
Because
exactly what I was.
I was gonna ask you like, when did you know you could jump crazy? Because like I remember,
Bro.
like,
Yeah.
because that kind of just came to you. That wasn't always there, was it?
45-inch vert is crazy.
Yeah. Nah, that was not always
Ridiculous, bro.
there. I ain't even gonna lie. You know how I was growing up, skinny. You know what I'm saying?
You hit a growth spurt. You're dunking
Yeah,
on people.
low key. I hit the growth spurt, but the bounce didn't come to probably like my senior year at high school. Like I be talking to
Okay.
my dog Johnny all the time about this. He went to Bernard's, then he went to Coastal with me for 2 years. He talk about this all the time. He like, bro, your bounce came out of nowhere. He like, literally, I was hooping with you 1 year. He like, you left to Arizona that summer. He like, you came back senior year. Like that's when you was really dunking. Like that's when I was really. But that's when I had hella energy. I told y'all I was energetic, so I would really just go in the gym and dunk all day. Like
You
those
just
jumpers,
got that strength.
like
That's
yeah,
really how it
definitely
be
with
though.
the
One
dunk.
day you just wake up and you just like, I feel like I could pull this off and just do some crazy shit.
That sounds like Westbrook.
Just,
You know, Russell Westbrook, he had a growth spurt this summer going into a senior year. And the next thing you know, he's dunking on people. His last year, like he didn't have offers or anything. He just, last year, he said, all right, I'm here. And he kind of blew up. Yeah. Go ahead.
But yeah, back to the camp and everything. Who hooked you up with getting the connect to join the camp and everything? Was it your coaches back at Florida?
Yeah, it was some of my coach. It was my coaches in Florida who got me connected to it. But by that time, I was already like, because if you look at my first year JUCO highlights, I was probably averaging like 10 points a game, 10.5 points, nothing crazy. I was a role player, but like I was bouncy, bro. Like if we look at my highlights, bro, I was bouncy. Like I was flushing everything. So it was like I was only averaging 10, but my folks knew who I was because like, oh yeah, he do it with the bounce. You know what I'm saying? But that's where they kind of knew me at. So it was kind of like it's like these guys that are kind of higher up, the JUCO advocate. And then my guy Scott over there, he runs a lot of the JUCO things and JUCO showcases and stuff like that. So I ended up getting connect with them, and they ended up plugging me with that. And then I just kind of took opportunity of it, and then the rest kind of history for real.
Yeah, that's dope, man. That's dope.
So you said you had 18 offers?
Yeah, I probably had a little bit more. I left that camp like literally. My phone was off the hook. Like I probably Oh, bro, I had D2s, I had D3s calling me. I kind of just blew it, you know what I'm saying, to the side because it's like just from where I'm trying to be at. So
I ain't talking to you.
yeah.
No offense, but come on.
At all. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully kept them around, but like, I'm good on all of them. Like you're saying.
So what narrowed it down to Texas A&M?
Really just all my visits, like, I mean, not even all my visits, because I really only took, 2 visits, which was the Virginia Tech and Texas A&M, both where Buzz was at. Like, I just kind of went around the process, like, where I felt like I was most comfortable, where I felt like it was the realest and who showed the most love. Saying like, for me, that's what it was for me. Like, I didn't really care school I went to, as long as it's like, all right, I'm here, you know what I'm saying? The people here, they fuck with me heavy, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no sneaky nothing going on. They looking out for me, you know what I'm saying? Boom. And I just wanted the realest coach. And throughout the process, it's like when coaches start recruiting you, then it all become the same. They all tell you the same because it's this little mental game they playing with kids.
Yeah.
All right, if I could tell you this, I could get you here. If I could tell you that, I could get you here. So they tell you, I hear a lot of the same stuff. So if I hear everybody promise me the same thing, something got to be off. And then I kind of just got on the phone with Buzz, bro, and we talked for like an hour, bro. It wasn't even about no basketball. It was just about like just having regular conversation, bro. Like if you could just have a conversation with me and be real with me about like he was teaching me stuff. It wasn't even like he was talking about basketball. He was teaching me other stuff. And so from that conversation, he pulled up to one of my practices. Like I didn't know he was coming. My coach,
so he was showing love.
Yeah, he like come in here, so he fly all the way over Cali. I come out the locker room, in there, I'm practicing and shit. And after we go in the little meeting room, something like shit I'm here right now. And I'm in there talking for 2 hours, like, and there it's kind of just like all the shit he was teaching me. I'm like, all right, boom. I mean, like I needed somebody that was more or less gonna teach me something that was gonna help me in life, more or less than trying to.
So he was like a mentor figure and everything.
Mentor figure. And I think that's what I was unintentionally looking for. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like that was the first thing on my mind, but like unintentionally, I was looking for somebody that was gonna look out for me.
Take you under their wing and stuff like that. See, that's dope, bro. That contributed to you taking that next step in your game and everything as well.
Exactly.
Yeah, because everything he taught me. It started with discipline. It started with holding yourself to a standard and keeping yourself to that standard. You know, sometimes people will have a standard and it's like, all right, well, if ain't nobody really holding you accountable, you ain't gonna really try and hit that standard like you need to. Like, urge to hit that standard got to be where it's supposed to be for you to grow. So it's like, he taught me so much, bro. I ain't gonna lie, he changed my life for real. He changed how I think, he changed how I move, he changed how I approach things, like how I hold myself, like. Yeah, I ain't gonna. I can't think it.
I could tell that that Buzz is a really solid individual and solid coach, because if you look at the A&M program, they known as a football school. So before like the last 6 years, I think Buzz been there for a little while. But since he got there, you're seeing more guys come out of there to the NBA. You got I believe Robert Williams came from there. I mentioned Caruso.
Rob was there. Rob was there the year before, so I came.
Oh, so he just okay.
I came. This was Buzz's 4th year. Damn. Yeah, this Buzz's 4th year going into his 5th year. So when he was recruiting me, he was at Virginia Tech. So that's when
so he wasn't okay.
Then he got the call from A&M. I call him when I see he going to A&M. I call him, hey, I see that you know what I'm saying, transferring to A&M. He like the transfer will happen, but just know we want you to come with us. And that's
wow.
Visit to Texas.
Now that's real.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So he brought you with him over. Okay.
Yeah. So
that's dope. And one thing that's dope to notice about you, because you how you brought up your Florida time, you said basically you went from role player and then you started to blow up a little bit more. And that kind of mirrors your time at A&M, where each year you got better at something. Like we will watch your games and be like, okay, this year he's dribbling better. This year he's shooting better. Because the first year you was coming in with all the energy, it was like, oh, this dude's crazy. Like the places you were jumping from, the type of things you were trying to do is like, yo, is he good up here? Is he good up here? So year to year, how was the development there? Also, what was the experience like the team, just being at A&M in general? College Station seems like a nice place to be at.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. A&M. That's probably the that's probably one of my favorite places. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That's where I really from the standpoint of a kid who really wanted to make it. It's like I got everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got I'm in the SEC. That's one of the highest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's a tough conference.
College basketball. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in one of the highest conferences. I'm getting all the exposure. Damn near every game on TV, right? So that's a lot of the basketball. Then you got to deal with the gear, all the training room, the facilities.
Yeah.
That's all of that. All right, boom. That's another check. Then
who sponsors A&M? Is it Adidas?
Adidas, yep, Adidas. I mean, Adidas smooth.
Shit, you ain't paying for it. You got free Adidas, everything. Bro, could you imagine if somebody told you when you was 6, in about 15 years, you about to get free everything Adidas made. Oh, let's sign me up.
Free everything. So we got the free shoes, the free gear, all of that. Then on top of that, my house is paid for. All I got to do is pay a little utility bill, $30. Cool. On top of that, I'm getting a stipend as well. So it's like, all right, boom. Now I'm living free. I put money in my pocket. I got everything I need to be successful. You know what I'm saying? How could you fail? Then on top of that, let's get to the real part. And on top of that, in College Station, my school holds around like 70 to 75,000 people, right?
Yeah.
Big school. So it's more people that attend my school than actually live in College Station. So it's so it's like, so when you look at it, when we really got the ball rolling at A&M, like the whole city.
Hey, that's why the SEC is dope. Because like you'll go to a game in LA, like even like let's say a USC game, right? Basketball, football, regardless. If it's non-conference, it really probably might not be packed.
Probably look like a high school game type shit.
USC versus UCLA is packed. USC versus Notre Dame is packed. Right. But in the SEC,
every game packed.
They rocking.
So that the energy is probably crazy, huh?
Like A&M, Kentucky, Alabama, all the places that don't have professional teams in their city.
All of them, and they all really give you that vibe, like that chill. Like I remember my first game, Division I, bro. We played UConn, I think. Ooh, and bro, like when I tell you, like running out into the arena, I ain't never seen that many people like just screaming in my life. We ran out the tunnel, bro. I'm looking up, and A&M, it's a real arena, so we got the floor, the regular deck, and then we got the nosebleeds at the top. So I'm running out, bro. I'm running out. And I swear to you, bro, this shit is in slow motion, bro. I'm running out. I'm looking in the stands like, a lot of people. You really can. Real talk. And they all in white. Like they do this thing called a whiteout, and they all in white. So I'm really here. You know what I'm saying? I had a goose egg that game, bro, but it don't even matter.
Yeah,
bro. You was there though, bro.
You gonna be able to redeem yourself anyway.
Next game. And too. That's crazy.
Yeah, hell yeah. So basically, like the first year to the second year, obviously, the first 2 years, the team kept getting better, but it wasn't a whole lot of winning right away. So, but then your third season, you guys had a great year. You guys, I think, won over 20 games. You guys should have made the NCAA tournament.
That's exactly what I wanted to talk about.
I'm still mad at that. I know you still probably mad at it because
that keep me up, bro. Paul, like that should be hurt.
Yeah, bro. Because y'all went to the NIT, whooped everybody's ass in NIT. The last game, I think y'all lost by like 1 or 2 points or something like that.
I think we lost by 1 point, bro. We lost by 1 point. Xavier on that, but
I'm still mad that they didn't put you guys in that tournament, bro. Like,
it was messed up. But I kind of see where they was coming from with it, but at the same time, I didn't. We had lost. So, like you said, my first year was cool at A&M. It was that was really like when COVID hit, so we really didn't even get the.
That's true.
Made a tournament that year, and it got canceled. COVID canceled the SEC all the way to Tennessee or wherever we went, and then had to come all the way back. Then that second year was my actual COVID year. That's when COVID was going on. And
didn't March Madness get canceled too?
I believe March Madness got canceled.
The big tournament got canceled.
Yep, all of it got canceled, I think. But we ended up the whole month of February. We didn't play a game.
Wow.
A game the whole month of February because okay, so you test before every game, before practices and stuff like that. So we test, one dude get it. All right, boom. So we got to play for this amount of days. All right, boom. So my first year, COVID struck. So we had to end up leaving the SEC tournament. My second year at A&M, which is really my official senior year, because I did 2 years JUCO. We ended up missing the whole month of February. We didn't play a game the whole month of February due to COVID. So then we get that extra COVID year. They gave us that extra COVID year.
Yeah.
And so that's what kind of saved me. Like when you asked that question earlier, did you ever think like it was over? Like, no, I didn't think it was over, but during that time, it was kind of like
it was scary because it's like,
what's next? Like,
because you didn't know you was getting another year. when they first canceled everything.
Yeah, I didn't know. But then once they said they was gonna give us another year, that's when I was like, all right, smooth. So
I would have been fucked up to just take a whole year away from people like that.
yeah,
because a lot of people, the
gotta,
conference tournament is when they make their name.
Fact. So like you gotta think my first year when COVID first hit, we was at the SEC tournament. And like Cam said, that's when people make their name. But if you a senior, you played the whole year, then COVID hit at the end. And so they didn't get a chance to really make their name. You know what I'm saying? They season got so
that's it.
I'm glad I came. I'm glad I came when I did, because it kind of just put me in position to, you know what I'm saying, be that first person to ever do like a COVID year type thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And took full advantage of it, bro. And this kind of where it got me. So I ain't gonna lie. People hate COVID sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. I love it.
Honestly, I can't say a lot of people, took off from the COVID stuff. Like they figured out stuff that they want to do and shit. Or
here's the thing.
Can't say it was a blessing in disguise. Really,
there's good in everything. You know, I think there's good in everything, and I think as somebody who finds everything funny, there's a joke in everything. Yeah. So, because like when COVID happened, everybody slowed down. As you guys know, I'm an actor, so my entire industry, I wasn't auditioning, nothing, right? So I was like kind of in a funk. So I was like, yo, if this don't bounce back, what am I gonna do? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but you got to take the downtime to, all right, I'm just gonna make sure that when it does come back, I'm 10 steps ahead of them, because they was sitting here sad, but I was working, getting ready. So I feel like that's what you did. Once you found out you had another year, I bet you was like, all right, bet, let me just take these heads off.
Gang, when I found out I had another year, bro, that's when I really, like, everything that I had built up into that point, because I still had the same work ethic, but I didn't have the time with it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I had I ain't gonna say I had just started working like that, but I had just got good from working like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it didn't really give me time to develop. You know what I'm saying? That extra summer, that whole summer, bro, I didn't do nothing but go to the gym, bro. Like I wasn't even focused on that, but the gym, bro. Like I hooped twice a day. I was getting hella shots up, bro. Like, you know, just
perfecting the craft and everything.
Yeah, that's all it was. And then, you know, all of that kind of just came into the point where it's like, all right, we had a new team, younger guys, a lot of freshmen. I'm the super senior now at this point, so I got to be that leader. So you know what I'm saying? I'm leader, I'm that point guard. I'm thrown into that role, and it's just like sink or swim. And at that point, all the work that I had put in up to that point had just prepared me for that moment. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of just went so smooth. Like it was, I ain't gonna say it was a pecking order, but kind of everybody knew where they fell in line on that team. And it just took a moment for us to really figure out each other's game, figure out how each other move on the string. And that's when we kind of lost them 8 in a row, kind of just trying to figure us out.
That was crazy. Y'all lost 8 in a row and was still competing for the NCAA tournament. So if y'all just go 4-4, y'all like a 5 seed.
Exactly. So and some of those games we could have went 4-4. Like I think we lost to Kentucky, we lost to South Carolina. We was up on South Carolina and still lost to them. We was up by like 20 something. We was killing them. Damn. You know how that go. You be up to run. Yeah. Then they walked us down.
Yep. Boom. Once the team get confident, it's like you can't do anything to really stop it. Yeah.
They had that momentum, bro. They was not missing. So they ended up heating us up. Then like I said, we lost 8 straight. But after that, soon as we
got hot.
Yeah, we didn't lose no more. We finished.
I remember watching.
I think our first win to break the streak was against Alabama. And we walked in Alabama. I ain't gonna lie, I had 30 that game. Killed Bama at Bama.
You definitely put, like, I feel like that run kind of like put eyes on you, like more eyes on you.
Yeah.
I was seeing nonstop highlights of you, like from that season. And I was really like, man, they really might make the tournament and everything. I was rooting for you guys for real. Like,
we was floating, bro. We was floating. We was in a good groove. We understood each other. We had the, you know what I'm saying? When you get in a rhythm with it, bro, it's like everybody know their rotation. Everybody kind of know when they coming in.
The chemistry is just like that. You feel me? I know where you gonna be.
You know, I know
that team was flowing.
I I know what shots you gonna shoot. You know what shots I'm gonna shoot. So it's never like, damn, why did he shoot that?
Exactly.
Like, I know if I'm in a certain situation, and I give you the ball, I damn near kind of know what you're gonna do with it. You know what I'm saying? Like your personnel.
What I say about you from watching you, especially that last season, obviously you was dunking on people, your fast breaks, everybody get the hell out the way, right? But you improved as a jump shooter. You was knocking down the catch and shoot jumpers. Also, you were a great cutter. Off the ball, you was always going somewhere. You were always moving somewhere. You were cutting. You drew fouls at a high level. But the most impressive thing to me, more than anything, I don't know if you got acknowledged for your defense, bro, but on defense, you was killing it. You was getting multiple steals every game. You was blocking shots, chase downs. Yeah. I think that more than anything, bro, because like at the end of the day, like Bradley Beal said, everybody want to score. But once you get put into a role, they really gonna look at who's playing defense. They was putting you on the best player, like your little skinny ass playing defense. You was doing it, man. You was doing it.
Oh God.
Because you averaged 15. We knew every night Q gonna get you 15. And if you have a bad game, like what I noticed, if you go out there and get 6, the next game you getting about 20, 25. You never was gonna have back-to-back bad games. You was gonna figure it out. But it was the defense, bro.
And the bad games, it's like with that, you learn it after a while, you learn to take those the same way you take the good games, bro. Like, all right, boom, it's just one of them games. All right, shot wasn't falling. You know, you out of rhythm, you out of flow, but it's like, I bet we still gonna figure out a way to win this game. So
find another way to impact the game. Defense.
That's when I learned how to kind of perfect every part of the game. Like being able to be like the more you are, what's the word for it? Like the more you can play more than one position, the more
versatile you are and stuff like that.
The more versatile you are, the easier you can stick in the league. So it's like,
especially on defense.
Yeah, especially on defense.
Exactly.
That's what my coach all the time. Like, when I be working out and shit, like I'll do some shit and I'll be tired and I'll miss a layup and I'll be like, damn, it's all good. He like, I gonna never take you out for missing a layup.
Exactly.
Like, we'll take you out if you know you're playing defense. And so, you know, just the confidence that, you know, not just my teammates, but my coaches had in me at A&M, and the fact that when you're on the floor, it's like you can feel energy, bro. Like your teammates feel energy. So when I come out, I always try to set the tone for the young dudes that was behind me. Because it's almost like
that's great leadership right there.
Yeah, it's almost like, no disrespect, but it's almost like monkey see, monkey do for real. Like, if I'm the standard and I'm setting the tone, then it's like
we say our leader.
Everybody got to fall in line if this shit is supposed to go in. And luckily, I had young guys that was receptive to it, that wasn't scared of work. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't scared of being that fire. And every time I stepped up, they stepped up with me. And so when you play defense and you know you got 4 other motherfuckers behind you that's on the same time you on, it make it easy.
Because defense is an effort game, bro.
That's all it is, bro.
I know you know some dudes who is athletic like you that don't play a lick of defense. But then you know some dudes who are not athletic and they play amazing defense. It's hustle, bro. Because like, for instance, like a guy like Patrick Beverly. Patrick ain't jumping a 50-inch vertical. He's not running a 4.4, but he's going to play as hard as he possibly can. So it's like, there's no excuse for the guys with God-given ability, because yes, you have a God-given ability. So it's beautiful to watch you play defense, bro.
Appreciate that, brother. And that's crazy because that's actually how I started playing basketball. I sucked, bro. I sucked at basketball.
I feel you.
Started playing basketball.
I mean, that's everybody when they starting.
Yeah.
I mean, you started at 4 years old, man. Of course.
But like how you said, you have all that energy and stuff, and you using that just hustling. That's what the coaches like. You feel me? They love somebody that hustles. You're gonna play more than somebody that know how to hoop, but they don't do 100%. Exactly.
And then from there, it kind of turned from hustle into like I got pride with it now. I was like, I don't want nobody to score on me.
Exactly.
Or it's like, I don't want you to be able to say, oh yeah, I came out here, I cooked you. You know, you did not.
No, you didn't.
Pride
exactly
right there.
Yeah, it's probably become pride after a while. So then it's just like it turned from a all right, we got to go out here and play defense to let's lock these niggas up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So one thing that I do know is that you were a love player in that A&M locker room. That they really respected you enough to where Coach Williams, Coach Buzz, named a play after your mom, right?
Oh God, he did. Yeah,
That's
he did.
crazy.
So you don't have to tell us the secret on the play in case they still run this shit. But one, what is your mom? I mean, I know, but what is your mom meant to you on this journey, and how did that play even happen?
Bro, my mom, man, everything to me, bro. Like,
Yeah.
for the people who don't know, like, I know you know, but for the people who don't know, like, I grew up just, you know what I'm saying, just me and her, if I'm keeping it a stack.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I'm saying? That's my dog, that's my best friend. Spent every day with her. You know what I'm saying? Seeing, like, now that I'm older, like, you look back on it, you see the sacrifices your parents made to,
Yeah.
you know,
You understand it more.
to put you in the positions that you was in, that you know what I'm saying, you didn't even really know nothing about. So you know, I look back on all the sacrifices and all the shit I had that we necessarily didn't really have. You know what I'm saying? Like just the sacrifices she made, it kind of just, you know, it hold a heavy spot in your heart, bro. When you and then you really, when money start coming in and you really see how money go out. Like you know what I'm saying?
It go fast.
It go fast, bro. And then imagine being in LA, single parent, live in LA off, you know what I'm saying, one job, you making a regular minimum wage.
Man,
that's a lot. So you know what I'm saying?
It's basically impossible to live off of type shit.
Exactly. And it's funny because we talk about it all the time. She like if I would have told you, like, if I'd have showed you, like, how she used to calculate her whatever, she like, you'd be like, how the fuck did you make this work? And I'd be like, and that shit really just be through the grace of God, bro, and having faith, bro. But you know, just the way she stand tall through all of that, you know what I'm saying? That's what showed me, like, it's possible, you know what I'm saying? And the blessing to everybody she come in contact with, it's like, they named the play after her because shit, Buzz, he fuck with my mom. Like he like my mom more than he like me. He talked to her more than he talked to me. Like, and for, you know, for that to happen, like, you know, and kind of basketball, like, it's kind of frowned upon for like coaches kind of like, keep your parents to the, you know what I'm saying, keep your parents on the sidelines, you know what I'm saying, because you know how parents get, everybody want their kid to be
play
here. Yeah, and for them, it's cool to see, like, it's the complete opposite. Like, he embraced it. Like, whenever you want to come. Whenever you want to catch a game, come catch a game. Da 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 da. Like, it was always love. They
will fly her to College Station.
I mean, at that time they couldn't, but
you're right. You're right, because you're right.
Yeah. So he kind of just extending the invite, like, this home. Bro, like,
that's love. I see why you love the program and everything.
Yeah,
it's the right decision.
They take care.
Like you said, Buzz wasn't really. It was more about the person wanted y'all to be good men. You know, anybody can coach a good basketball player, especially when you got the goods you got. You know what I'm saying? Like, but teaching you mindset, teaching you order and discipline. Yeah, man, Buzz Williams is a great man, great coach. I'm happy he got an extension. I saw that recently too. He got an extension.
Yeah, I knew it was coming, because like you said, he not, like, when you look at his record as a coach, you sometimes people will look at it like, oh, well, he ain't as successful as other coaches. But when you look at what he's doing for young men, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you look at all his programs, he recruit mostly, like, primarily
good
black
people.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? African Americans. But it's not just him recruiting African Americans because, oh, you can run fast, you can jump, you play good. It's like, you could do that, but let me teach you something else on the side. You know what I'm saying? Let me teach you something else that's going to help you with your life, not just your game.
Like, I like that. That a coach is, you know, creating a relationship with his players outside of the game and everything. I feel like that contributes to y'all success and everything, because you guys really become a real family and everything. And, you know, I feel like that probably contributed to our chemistry being so great. That's dope. That's dope.
And them just had a good season, didn't they?
They what?
They just had a pretty decent season this year, right? A&M?
They had a pretty smooth season. They won a lot of games. I can't remember their record off top. But they made it to the SEC. Made it to the SEC tournament. I think they might have made it to the second round or something like that. Then made it to March Madness, second or third round. Then they made it to March Madness. I think
That's
they
good. Yeah.
lost in the first game, but
that's my point though. Every year,
growth.
every year under Buzz, they've gotten better and better and better. Even though they still should have made it last year.
That's still crazy.
And even me, like, so I was the first person to come out of not A&M, but A&M during Buzz's tenure to go to the league. You know what I'm saying? And you got to think even from when he was at VTech, only person went league was Nikhil, but I never got to see Nikhil. You know what I'm saying? I never got the at VTech. So be the first person to do that and kind of had a blueprint,
set the tone,
the blueprint of what this shit supposed to look like. So now it's like all my doggies that's there now, they know we're going to it. They know the work that going to it.
They see it.
So they know. And it's crazy because now there's a guy, Dex, who transferred from somewhere else, but he came in and you know, I go back to A&M all the time, and I, you know what I'm saying, I talk with him, I talk with all of them. You know what I'm saying, I shoot it real with them, how I shot it real with y'all. Like I give them the real about how everything go, like how all of it is mental, is more mental than it is physical, like. And just to see him, like, he came in the facility the other day for Wizards pre-draft workout.
Oh wow!
So when you see your brothers come through there while you already,
that's hard.
Yeah, bro. So I mean, I feel like I kind of had an impact on them in a way. Like I still be trying to be cool at the same time, but I feel like I had a pretty smooth impact on
great leadership.
It's like a big brother thing, bro. Everybody needs, because regardless if people want to ask for it or not, everybody needs somebody ahead of them, like showing them the way. Regardless, because it's like this is how life goes. You're not gonna learn.
Like how you was looking for a mentor with Buzz, you feel me? You giving them a mentor, you know, as well as their coach and everything. So that's dope. I feel like that's gonna help. I mean, that's definitely gonna help you in the league and everything. And bro, that's dope. I'm not gonna lie. But I wanted to ask you about the process, you know, signing with the Wizards, going out drafted and everything with the draft process and everything. I just want to know how exactly did that go?
Pre-draft was crazy. So 30 teams in the NBA. I kind of, so once season over, that year ended for me.
For Texas A&M.
Yep, at A&M. Once that year ended for me, it was really right to business, bro. Like, now you got to find your agent. You know what I'm saying? And now you got to get, and even though off time, you got to get right into workouts. So I'm full time, 2 a day, lifting, because pre-draft coming up.
Exactly. You got to be ready.
The draft is when?
Tomorrow,
yeah.
Tomorrow.
June 27th.
Draft tomorrow. It's June. You got to think season end and probably like end of March. You got April, May, and then a little bit of June. So during all that time, you just working out. So now I'm going to Arizona. I'm working out. Now this is when you sign to your agency. This is when you see everybody going off. Like some dudes will go to Miami, some will go to LA, some will go to AZ. Like so, I went to AZ. I'm working out in AZ, and then that's when your agent start calling you. All right, boom. So they
work
call
out for this team.
Yeah, so and so called. Let's just say, the Wizards. The Wizards called. They want you to come in for a workout this date. All right, cool. I'm with that. And then you just kind of try to balance it as best you can. So I told my agent, like, all right, when the teams call, if I got to do back-to-backs, try and make sure my back-to-backs is on the same coast. Like if I'm flying to the coast, make sure fly. Make sure all the teams that's calling me that want me to work out on the East Coast, make sure they right there. So it's like, all right, you go from here, and then you come back. So that throughout that whole process, I worked out with like 15, 16 teams, which is a lot. I ain't gonna lie.
That's a lot. That's what I'm saying. Was the Miami Heat one of them? I'm a Heat fan. I think I did see you in one of the Heat fans, Heat jerseys.
For the Heat, I sure did. and that was cool. But like throughout that whole process, it's like it's tough. I ain't gonna lie, it's tough mentally and it's tough on the body, bro.
Yeah.
If you working on
Getting
nonstop,
off a plane and going to work out, then getting on a plane to go to another one, getting off the plane to go to another one.
no rest.
That's the part nobody hears about, bro.
They don't. And it's a lot.
You're not even sleeping in the city, are you? You just you work out, then you
live
going
at the airport. You living out the airport.
And then I know some workouts aren't as good as the others because you're like sore and shit, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, it kind of it'll weigh on the body. Like after workouts, teams will give you like treatment, like you can cold tub, they'll let you do all this other stuff, but then it's like after a certain time, probably like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, they get you up out of there. So either you going to your workout or you going back to the crib. You know what I'm saying?
It's time for another group to come in.
Yeah, it's time for another group. So it's kind of like the cycle keep revolving. Even we watch this year, it's like, okay, now I see why like when young dudes come in, like coaches ain't really, I ain't gonna say fond on them, but like if you ain't get drafted, coaches really ain't on you like that until you prove yourself. Because it's like, just got another guy that just in here, and next year the cycle will keep revolving until they find a reason for you to stick. Like you show something, it's kind of like, you just got a dude that's coming through here. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, this shit, that whole process was, I ain't gonna lie, it was fun. It was fun, definitely fun going through the whole thing, but it's a lot, bro. And at the end, like I kind of figured I knew my result, but I knew that whatever the result was at the end, I could live with it because I did everything.
Mm-hmm. You put your all into it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Everything I felt I could do to the best of my ability to put myself in a position to be seen by all these coaches. Like it was workouts I was killing. Like I was literally unstoppable. And to still go undrafted, it was cool because for me, I be needing shit like that to happen to me, bro.
Yeah,
to spark.
Yeah,
I mean, you've been the underdog the whole time. You've been the underdog the whole time.
Exactly, and that's the only way I know how to get it. That's the only I feed that. That's the only way I feed that fire in me is like, you got to get your shit out the mud.
Just having it out, working to prove yourself, wanting to prove yourself, just light some fire under you.
Yep.
Okay.
See, that's my whole thing. I be wanting to prove myself, like not to nobody else, to myself. Like
exactly.
So long, it's like, bro, growing up, like I told y'all know I was skinny, bro. Like I don't pass no eye test. I still don't pass no eye test. But it's like at this point, I got people walking through the facility. They like, I'm like, man, I think I gotta put on a couple more pounds. You know, probably get to like maybe 190, 185, 190. They like, you don't need to put on no more weight. They like, you need to stay exactly how you are. You put on weight, you're not gonna be the same player. So it's like,
you're gonna lose.
You're not gonna act.
You're gonna move different.
Yeah, it's just I like your game and you here because of who you are, not because of how you feel. Just be you. And once I realized that, it's everything just kind of became easy.
Also, you don't play in a really big league. The league isn't as big and bulky as it used to be. The league is younger. The league is slimmer. The league is faster.
Exactly.
So you're in the right time. Now, if this was 2003,
yeah, maybe you had to put some.
Get this nigga a sandwich.
For me, going against Cole, big ass guards.
Try dunking on Ben Wallace.
It's quiet.
But you're in a good spot now. So after the undrafted process, like I always felt like if you got to a summer league, you would get a training camp invite, and then you do your thing from there. I was telling everybody, I really felt like just give them an opportunity, just give them in the door. So when did you know it was the Wizards, and were they the only team that called after the draft?
Nah, they was not the only team that called after the draft. So going through the whole process, you run into a lot of coaches. We go into all these camps, bro. So you run into a lot of different players. You run into people you played against, people you didn't see from here, people you know what I'm saying, you didn't play with pre-draft. So you kind of got a bunch of homies in there. Everybody kind of just started to know each other. So you know, after the draft, you kind of just build relationships, And so during all of that, the draft going on, I know I'm going to draft this. So now it's just kind of like I'm weighing my options. I kind of already got the teams that I feel like I fuck with heavy in my head. So at the end, it's kind of like, all right, boom. Like I told y'all about Buzz, I'm trying to go where I felt like
Feel
the energy
comfortable.
and the love was the best. And I was comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, Detroit was one of them. The Wizards was another one. The Pacers was another one. And I think I had one more team on my mind. I can't remember off the top. But I think those four was the teams that I was really like locked in on. So
Mm-hmm.
on them, I think they called after the draft. They like, yeah, we want to sign Q to a Exhibit 10, da 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 da, Exhibit 10, Exhibit 10. So I had two Exhibit 10s. I had Exhibit 10 from Detroit, Exhibit 10 from the Wizards, and then the Pacers just, I think they was just throwing, I can't remember. But from there, it was just kind of like, all right, boom. Now, who did they pick? I seen the Wizards pick Johnny Davis. I seen pick Jaden Ivey, but I'm looking
so
at,
it's really a personnel type decision at that
I'm
point.
looking at personnel. So now I realize, okay, Detroit, they got a real young core over there.
Guards.
Yeah, they got their guards. So young core, young guards already. It's gonna be hard trying to, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, homie said, "Hey, this nigga Brad about to get up out of here."
Nah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
That's
so,
smart. That's smart.
exactly. So so then I'm comfortable with the Wiz, all of that. I'm like, I call the Wiz, tell the Wiz, you know what I'm saying? Let's make it happen. So we make the
opportunities there.
Yeah. We go out, we have fun, we back to work in the morning.
That's what's up.
That's dope, man. You got anything, IT?
Yeah, hold on. Let me see. Okay, so going into next season, I know you guys' team is going to be looking a lot different. We just got an alert. I just got an alert. Kristaps Porzingis got traded. Bradley Beal, officially, he got traded. Bradley Beal got traded a few days ago. The team is, I don't know if you didn't see that till now. So,
I just seen it 1 minute ago. He went to
Boston.
He's going to Boston.
Bro.
God damn.
Boston just be getting discounts and stuff. So, the team's starting to look like it's going to be going toward the youth movement and everything. What does Quenton Jackson want to prove this year? And, what's your goals for this year? What are you planning on proving?
I feel like my goals this year are to prove that I'm an NBA talent. Like, I feel like I know I'm an NBA talent. I feel like the people who really are around me and who really see me work, who really see the time that go into it and how invested I am in it, they know I'm an NBA talent. But, you know what I'm saying, just to prove to myself and to the world, like, all right, boom. I kind of, you know what I'm saying, I've been doing this.
You belong here.
In the most humble way possible, bro. Like, been doing this. Like, if I knew when I went to A&M and when I left A&M, the impact that I had on A&M, you know what I'm saying? If I could do that there, I for sure could do that in the league. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, it's all the mindset. So, just proving to myself that I belong in the NBA, that I belong to stick. I can play the game at the highest level possible. Just trying to perfect who I am as a person. Like, so for me, it's just coming out this year. I just want to show I can make all the right reads. I can. People think I can't shoot because they look at my percentages, bro. Small sample size. Yeah, I could have hit more, but I probably shot like 8% from the league on a couple games that I was up there. You know what I'm saying? But if you look back to my G all year, I was shooting like 38% from the line. 38. So, yeah, so I ain't really too worried about that. But, just proving that I can shoot, proving that I can be an asset on the floor, proving that I can guard these guys or the top guys in the league, you know what I'm saying? Just proving to myself a whole lot of things that, just making a checklist and just kind of checking everything off as I go. This year should be a smooth year. Like you said, we just talked about it until I was leaving. So that's opening up doors and a whole lot of opportunity for guys like me, guys like Jay Huff that's over there, just for to just kind of.
Hey, I'm going to tell you, bro, I'm a fan of Jay Huff. Because he was in the Laker farm for like 2 years.
Yeah.
The motherfucker can shoot. He over 7 feet tall. He can block shots. He can dunk. He has the whole package. When he signed to the Wizards, bro, I was so mad. Because he was a Laker two-way last year, and they put him down this year.
He was down there in Bay.
So you have a great spot. Like, you have a two-way contract. You're still in two-way, correct?
Yeah, I'm on
So,
a 2. So last year I signed my 2-way for 2 years.
2 years.
oh yeah, see that
Mm-hmm.
when you're on a two-way, bro, that is a beautiful spot to be in because obviously, if it's not a guaranteed 1-2 year deal, you on a two-way to where it's like, okay, if there's no minutes for me, I can
G
come
League.
down here, get these motherfuckers
Mm-hmm.
20, 30 points, and then, oh, y'all need me? I can
Call
come
me
right
back
back.
up.
So it's like you're never not playing. So it's like, okay, so if coach comes up and say, hey, Q, we don't have no minutes for you right now, but you can go play 30 down here, you're always playing. It used to be if you number 15 on the roster, your ass just not playing.
You're just
So
not
you're in a
playing.
great spot.
Hey, I'm in a great spot. And like you said, that 2-way that give you that versatility, bro, where it's like you can float up and down and it's like, all right, I'll make him up here with the whiz. Like it's games where I didn't suit it up and I ain't get in. All right, boom. It's cool. I'm not tripping because I know in a couple of days they're gonna send me over here to Maine to play in the G against the Maine Celtics. So it's like, all right, I'm just an extra body right here. So I'm gonna provide energy off the bench, keep the guys' heads locked in. Just being a great teammate, but until my time comes, but at the same time, they still give you that freedom to go down to the G and get busy and still work on your read and make sure everything's still solid. So
I mean, like, there's a lot of good players that's been down there. Jordan Poole's been down there. Caruso's been down there. Austin Reeves was on the two-way until this motherfucker about to get so much money.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
All it really is opportunity, man. At the end of the day, you already know that, but and
it is though. It really just opportunity, bro. And we done watch so many people take advantage of that opportunity. And I like, you know what I'm saying? I worked so hard in my life to get to this moment. So, and it's crazy because everything coming up so fast, you don't even think about it. Summer League
around the corner
next week. Are you playing Summer League this year?
Yeah. So they got me.
I might have to come to Vegas to see you, bro. I might have to come watch you play, man.
Yeah, I'll be out there next weekend. So,
pull up. Our boys tap in, man. It's gonna be a movie in Vegas.
So one more thing on your rookie year before I don't know if you have anything left for IT.
I was going to ask about off-season plans and stuff.
Okay, well, yeah, cool. That'll follow this one. Rookie. So piggybacking off of opportunity, right? So toward the end of the year, once Washington was like, all right, we're not going to the playoffs. We about to just give our young guys some minutes, right? So you started playing more, and I looked up your numbers, bro. In the games you played over 20 minutes, you averaged 13 points, almost 4 assists, and consistently over a steal. That's in just over 20 minutes a game. And that came against not bad teams. I think New York was one of them. I think you had like 19 against Houston. I mean, that's a game. Houston, honestly, even though they weren't winning, that's the nice place to gauge your level because
that's all the young talent and stuff like that.
That's your generation. And you wouldn't gave them 19. You gave 13 to somebody else. So it's like with the minutes, you did it. So when you were playing those games, how confident were you? Was it like once I hit my first shot, oh, I'm here? Or was it like I'm already ready, just put me in?
For me, it was like I'm already ready. When I'm already ready, because like boom, I'm in the league. So it's like you gotta be ready. You know what I'm saying? So this is my opportunity. I gotta be ready. I'm only getting this much minutes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I gotta go.
You gotta make the most of it.
Yeah, and this many sample sizes. So it's like, all right, boom, I'll probably play 13 minutes, but it'll be 3 here, 4 here. Then you play the rest of it.
Exactly. Did you have a welcome to the NBA moment?
I ain't really had one. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't really had one. But I ain't gonna lie, it's some tough dudes out there though, for sure. It ain't
everybody can play.
It ain't nobody who really just got a bucket on me, and I was like, damn, I ain't gonna lie, he tough. Like nobody did that, but I ain't gonna lie, they didn't hit. I ain't gonna lie, Jalen Brunson, he hit me with a cold in and out one time. I ended up fouling him. So he ain't scored, but
it's just like, it's like, nah, you ain't about to make that on me.
It was crazy. He shook me with it. And the thing is, I knew it was coming because my coaches, they be on the sideline like, send him over the screen, send him to his right hand. And I'm sending him over to the screen, and he motherfucking in and out me. Boom, he go left. Damn, he making me look bad out here, my nigga. Chill.
Is it like a huge difference from going from college hoops to NBA level?
Yeah, for sure. College is a lot faster. NBA is just a lot smoother.
A lot smoother. Is it more physical? Would you say?
Yeah, it's a lot more physical. They let you play through a lot, depending on it. Depend. See that question is kind of
Yeah.
finicky. Like
It just
it
depends on how
depends on
officiating's going.
it depends on who you playing.
Who
Like
getting physical?
yeah, like when you like when I played against Atlanta, I'm guarding Trey Young and
Okay,
calling
yeah.
everything. You know what I'm saying? Every time he drive, every
Yeah,
time he
he's
throws,
doing all
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
it's like
Mm-hmm.
in certain instances, yeah, they let you play more physical, but then in other instances, it's like they be on
Yeah.
a player calling.
Okay, yeah, I know how that
Yeah.
go.
Yeah,
I know how that
yeah.
go. But take us through off season for an NBA player. Like, what is everything that you're doing in the off season, preparing for summer league and all that? Take us through that.
Well, as soon as season over, you kind of just really take that time to debrief. Like you playing like what I think I play like I don't know, like 50 almost 60 some games last year. So that's the most games I ever played in my life. In college, my last year in college, we played 40 games, and that was a lot.
Yeah.
I know that's taxing on the body. It's a huge little jump too.
Rookie wall is real, huh?
Man.
Yeah, no, it get real. It get real for sure. Like you don't really see it because you in the moment, but I start looking on it like, yeah, the rookie wall, that it get real, but that excitement keep you going in that first year. So,
That's what's up.
but off season is really it's smooth. You take that time, you debrief, you go on vacation,
Get away from the game a little bit.
yeah. You get to spend that money you earn. You know what I'm saying? Let's just spend that money you earn. So you go off, you do whatever it is you do, and then for me, first year, it's like. All right, boom. They called me like, yeah, Kiwi, we having summer workouts. We want you to come back. Da 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 da. And at first, you like, man, we really ain't trying to be there. But then you realize, like, all right, boom, it's good for them to be working. Like, I'm gonna be working regardless.
Exactly.
It's good for them to have eyes on me working because now they see how I'm developing. They see I'm getting better. They see what I'm doing. They putting me through certain workouts they want to see me doing. And then it's like, even in the workouts you are doing, you see what kind of role they want for you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They want you in a strictly catch and shoot role. Then
that's what you're gonna work on.
Shoot, coming off a down screen, shooting. You know what I'm saying? Shit that's gonna emulate into the game. Like, and so this summer they had me out here, and even with new president, new GM, like it's something I kind of had to do. You get what I'm saying? Like,
to prove yourself.
they don't know the next person, so it's like. Coming in here early, being able to build those relationships while also getting better. It's kind of just playing in my favor. Like I feel like everything is playing in my favor, and I really just feel like this is God, just showing me like everything you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Keep working.
Yeah, exactly. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Is there anything in specific that you've been working on this off season with your game?
Yeah, because I feel like they're gonna put me more on. They keep asking. They ask me like what role I'm trying to play, and I tell them like wherever y'all put me. If I'm being honest, like I play anywhere from the 1 to the 3, depending on how big bro
Shows
is.
your versatility right there too.
Yeah. Like offensively and defensively, I'm there. So it's like it really don't matter where you put me, but like I figure I'm gonna be a lot more in a point guard role, maybe. So. I just been working on a lot of ball handling, a lot of passing, a lot of, just watching film, seeing what reads, like the low man step over if you need to hit the corner, or just reads that should come naturally to you as a point guard that you got to put on time, on target for. You know what I'm saying? Just a lot of dribbling, a lot of passing, a lot of shooting, being able to knock down the catch and shoot shot. Not even, I've been working on a lot of off the dribble, like. Really, the role they trying to put, I feel like they trying to put me in. Like I ain't gonna overdo it, but like at the same time, stuff they got me working on is being an aggressive scorer. But at the same time, it's like, okay, we need you to pass it too, so we need you to be able to have those reads. So it's like,
Yeah, in this new league, the centers is fucking getting 10 assists now. So it's like everybody got to kind of like, all right, we need to be passing, shooting. That's the league we're in now. And then you master those parts. Now you actually have a step up because now you're already more athletic than the average person. Like you just are. Like your athleticism is up there with the elites of your just pure athleticism. We see it on tape. So if you put the skill with the athleticism, then you got something. So I'm rooting for you, man. I want you to be the best you can be. Like I said, I might try to come to Vegas in July and see the summer league.
I definitely want to see some summer league games.
I'm proud of you, bro. I'm telling you, I'm proud of you because you came a long way. Seeing this whole journey, we had Tate on last episode. Same for him. Like it's just like seeing y'all have a dream and just like recklessly go after it. I'm just proud of y'all.
Honestly, inspiring, bro. Like
real talk,
especially coming out the city, like just seeing that.
Yeah, exactly. And I know some people that came out the city, but it's different when you actually know them. Like you didn't grow up, you know what I'm saying? You didn't went to school with these people. Exactly. You know what I'm saying,
bro? I was watching. You played in the SEC tournament your last year. That was the year when I was like, oh shit, he really might go to the NBA. I was always hoping, but I was like, yo, he has it. That's really why I was mad that you didn't go to the March Madness. I feel like if y'all made it to the big tournament and you got 2 games in, I feel like you would have been drafted. That's just me. But
and that's real because that's the trajectory we was on, and that's why we were so mad because it's like even when you look at the NIT was the same thing. Trending upwards. SEC tournament, all the way to the finals. All right, boom, lost to Tennessee. We played 4 or 5 games in 4 or 5 days. Got to the last game. Niggas fumbled.
The game I'm talking about, I think you played against Florida in the SEC tournament.
Yeah, we killed Florida. Well, no, we did not. We did not kill Florida. We beat Florida on a buzzer beater.
Was it Florida? Yes. Because y'all went to overtime, right?
Yeah, I fouled out. We went to overtime. I fouled out.
I watched that game with your mom. We were at a funeral. We was in the funeral. She had her phone up, and I was like, and I pulled my phone out. And then my dad, we all watching the game on our phones at the damn funeral. Yeah.
And that's funny because I remember that now that you say that. She did tell me, like, yeah, I'm at the funeral. She like, hey, I'm sitting next to Cameron and all of them, and we just watching the game. She like, every time something happens, she like, we like, ooh. We
trying to talk.
And it's like, bro, you're in a funeral.
We're inside of a church. We trying to say calm. But hey, because bro, it's just like the way you move, brother, it is freakish. I'm just gonna call it, but it looked like you, especially at A&M, it looked like you were moving at a different speed than everybody else. So yeah, bro, it was really fun to watch. You was at that funeral enjoying that, bro. That's why I brought up your mom because I know she probably would kill me if I didn't bring her up too. She's always been there the whole time. I've never seen you without her, so it's dope, bro. I like you again, man. You got anything else, IT, for us?
Just tell us a little bit about yourself off the court. What's Quenton Jackson off the court, man?
Off the court, I don't know. I feel like I'm really just regular. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you know what I'm saying? Stuff regular people do is stuff I do. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I don't be into too much extra. I chill at the crib, you know, video games.
Yeah.
Go out every now and then.
PlayStation or Xbox?
PlayStation for sure. Yeah,
PlayStation. Okay, good. That was a test.
That's a no-brainer. PlayStation for sure. But yeah, you know, shit, I don't really be on too much. Most of the time, like, because I'm always in the gym. It's like whenever I do get a break, I really take a break.
Relax and stuff.
I lay around all day. You know, I might get up, go get food, but most part I really chilling, trying to let the body kind of just.
Yeah, because athletes put their bodies through hell. That's that's the truth, bro. So like, I respect like all pro athletes. Like, so even when people had a conversation, oh, this person's trash, this person, bro, you don't know what the fuck they put their body through just to show up.
Show up. I ain't gonna lie, showing up is half the battle. Let's be real.
Yeah, man.
Because I ain't gonna lie, so many times I didn't walk to the gym or walk to
do I feel like doing this?
Yeah, you don't. But I ain't gonna lie, them be the days where you get better the most. Like, days you walk in there and it's like, man, I'm feeling it. You gotta find a way to turn that motor on.
Because some people do go home.
Some people do go home. And I ain't gonna lie, And some people, they don't go home, but they don't have a good workout. And then you got people who push through it. And at the end of the day, you might not have felt like,
So you get better.
But it's like at the end of it, it's like, damn, I'm glad I did that. You know what I'm saying? I got a little bit better.
Because everything gonna show when the season starts.
Bro, you can't hide. Once the lights on, you can't hide from you know what I'm saying? The real
who's been working.
Come on now.
Yeah, I'm excited for your season, man. I'm really man. It's gonna go good.
Yeah, I'm an honorary Wizards fan, and I'm cool with the rebuild, bro, because I want more minutes for you, man. I'm serious.
More minutes equal more money, man.
Yeah, hey, and you gotta you gotta let me know when y'all come to LA.
Nah, for sure.
I definitely
try to watch one of the games or something.
I gotta come through, man, because it's really a big deal, man, because we talk about it all the time. There's so many people around us, including ourselves, that's like actively pursuing what we want and seeing results, bro. It's a good feeling. Because a lot of people that's not from LA, they have bad opinions on people from LA. They think LA people is entitled, spoiled, lazy.
That's the people that move out here, though.
Yeah, they really believe. A lot of people believe that.
Exactly, and it's completely the opposite. But like, man, I like you said, bro. Like me, I ain't gonna say I'm at the forefront, but like for our generation, I feel like I'm at the forefront of like showing everybody. And I gotta put on for the city, bro.
I'm kind of going to just wing this part right here. So we typically do. Do you have any questions? I mean, because I can give him a hot seat question real quick. I got something.
You got the hot seat question.
All right, bet. So it's nothing too crazy because I ain't trying to get you in trouble because you got shit to lose. But I'm gonna ask you about you. So hot seat question for you is: out of all of your, because now you had 20 years in this basketball shit. Like that's something people don't realize. You didn't just pick up the ball. You've been playing for 20 years. So
for real.
In 20 years of playing basketball, basically, what is your biggest or most like your best basketball moment where you be like, that's the one I'm gonna tell my kids to this point?
Damn, I got a lot of them, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
You want to say a top three? You can say a top
three.
That's tough.
Top three. I get our top three. One of them would for sure be all right, boom. So the first one is I think this was my freshman year. Well, not my freshman year, my first year at A&M, which was my junior year. We playing Arkansas. And I think I got this clip on my gram, but we playing Arkansas and we kind of rivals at this point a little bit. Like we played them earlier. They smacked us at their crib. Played them again. I think we beat them. And then now this is the third one. So this was kind of like a grudge. Saying so we at our crib and we up. It's probably like 60-69. And probably like 2 minutes left in the game. And I'm on the wing and I see my dog Chuck. He come off this bar screen, but I'm up on the wing. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the left wing. He kind of on the right slot. He come off this bar screen towards the middle. And I'm sitting on the left wing, and it's an empty corner. But I kind of see my guy ball watcher, so it's Chuck drive over. Like as a basketball player, you kind of taught to move with the ball. You know, it's coming towards you, kind of just slide away from it. You know what I'm saying? Unless the offense where it's driving and pitch back, then you would go to it. You know what I'm saying? So I drive my way, I start sliding, but my man not sliding with me. So I'm like, out of here.
Oh yeah,
Shot back door, empty side. Chuck throw the lob, but when he throw the lob, he throw a crazy lob.
I know what play you talking about. Yes.
Yeah, bro. He threw a crazy lob because he came off of it wide open, ready to shoot it, but he was off the back door, so it was kind of like So
that was your first year at A&M.
He threw it wide, but when I'm going to get it, I'm like, damn, bro, like that's far. So I'm really just catch it, like. But then when I catch it, and then I look to the left, the rim is right there. But I'm at this point, I'm on the way down. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't gonna be a thunderous dunk, but I'm like, I might make this. So down, I'm kind of just like, and I just threw it in.
Look right here. Look, I'm honest.
I'm gonna
right
put the play.
Yeah. And I didn't realize I dunked it that hard till I heard it.
He came off, throw that lob, bow. Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, that energy right there. In the
said it ain't gonna be no thunderous dunk. This motherfucker had a dunk contest finish.
And this was a home game?
Back here.
Yep. It was a home game. I was a home game.
Damn. And that kind of sealed the game.
Yeah, that's literally put the nail in the coffin.
Wow.
I'd say my second one would be from my last year at A&M playing Florida. I get a steal, boom. I get a steal, and mind we on Florida ass at this point. So it's probably like we probably up by like 15, 16 at this point. And I get a steal, and I throw it up to my teammate Boots, and he like, come on. And so it's Boots in front. It's the dude I stole it from in Florida, and it's another, and then it's me. So he like, come on. I'm like, oh shit.
Oh, I think I seen this play too.
So, but this all going on in the game. Like I still, I'm thinking for the layup. He like, come on. I'm like,
that's the other thing. Communication on the court, bro. It happens so fast. You got to be there. You got to be there mentally.
On God. So he like, come on. So he like, come on. He said, come on. I'm watching him. So I'm trying to get my steps right, but I'm trying to catch up at the same time.
Yeah.
He threw that. He threw off the backboard, and I'm like, I gotta go get it. So the dude was in front of me, so I jumped over him.
Yeah, I see that shit was crazy. When I saw that one, I was like, damn.
Yeah, so SEC, that was crazy for me. Just because of the setting it was in.
The environment, all that.
Yeah, bro, that energy there was crazy too. That shit went viral, went everywhere.
That one was crazy. Damn.
And then from there, I would say my number one moment at A&M was just like,
that last one was that's the game we was watching at the fucking funeral. I think that was a tournament, and that's why we was. Now you see why we was in that church screaming.
Yeah, that was that game.
Yeah,
but I would say my top moment at A&M was probably my very last game in Reed Arena. You know what I'm saying? Where I like that standing ovation was crazy. Like literally, Buzz called a timeout. He sent a dude to the table. You know what I'm saying? Well, he didn't call a timeout. He sent a dude to the table. Checking the game. He called a timeout. Or something happened. I think he checked somebody into the game. He checked Haas into the game. Matter of fact, I dap up Haas, and as I'm walking off the court, you know what I'm saying, I hug him. Boom. Like, nah, he pushed me back. Like, you know what I'm saying? When he pushed me back, everybody was just like screaming, like, that's dope. Like on some on some Kobe shit. You know what I'm saying? Really just they showing love, and like that whole moment right there was just, it showed me like I did what I came here to do, and that's, you know,
wow, that's amazing.
College environment is crazy. That's dope.
Crazy, but it's crazy how doing what you love can impact so many people in a positive way, for real. You know what I'm saying, bro? I think it's just hoop, but at the end of the day, it's like
it's more than that. I really look at it like, you know, you guys work so hard to do what you're doing and everything, and I feel like you can, you know, attribute that to other things, like work hard in anything, you know, like
exactly. All of it can be transferred.
That's inspirational, bro.
Yep, 100%.
But that is my number one for sure.
Yeah, that's a great three right there. But before we let you go and everything, we do want to ask you. You know, we asked our guests. We asked Khalil this the last time we had him. Who do you want us to interview next? And you know, we want you to help us get him.
Let me see. I'm gonna keep it in.
Yeah, Khalil said we needed to get you, so here you are.
You got anybody else from the city or wherever? You feel me? Let us know.
Yeah, I'm gonna do. Let me see. I ain't gonna lie, we already brought his name up. We might as well do Jalen Harris. I ain't gonna lie.
Jalen Harris.
Okay, bet.
All right.
Bet.
You gotta
Gotta be
help
a
us
Say
get him,
less.
bro.
Gotta be a smooth one. I ain't gonna lie, I could get y'all some other guests, but that'll probably
Jalen
take
Harris.
you know what I'm saying?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do
I can
it.
get y'all Jalen Harris for
All
sure.
right, bet. I'm
All
excited.
right, bet. We could definitely pull that one. But yeah, man, again, thank you for your time, bro. Really appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what
I
I'm saying?
appreciate y'all for even, you know what I'm saying, caring, bro. That shit means a lot when motherfuckers really want to know your story and really interested in your story. How,
Yeah.
and you know what I'm saying, your path in your life, bro. You know what I'm saying? I feel that, you know, coming on here and sharing how everything went down for me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like my route was the most reasonable, like route for
realistic, some realistic type route that someone else can take.
Everybody's not Zion Williamson.
Exactly.
One and done. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody's not gonna be a one and done. Everybody's not going to Division I. So I feel like I have one of the most realistic routes. So I feel like if I was able to do what I was able to do with the route that I was given, like people on the same route, you know what I'm saying? I can give them the same inspiration. Even if you don't make it all the way, it's like, all right, you got a different way going about things.
Like you said earlier, you basically set a blueprint, you know, for your route. So that's what's up, bro.
So yeah, man. So to see, like, you know, you to see Tate, like Jalen, we were all in the same class, and all of us are doing something. So it's beautiful to me to see, like, at every stop, they're all like pursuing what they need to pursue, doing what they need to do. Like Khalil is the same great person that he was then. You are, I'm gonna tell you, bro, you're a transformed person.
For sure.
Like, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Like, you really have locked in, focused, laser, and you're walking in greatness, bro. So, hey, I can go all day about y'all for real.
We want to wish you best of luck in your season, man. You know, kill it this year. Opportunity gonna be there, bro.
100%. I can't wait to see you kill Summer League.
Man.
All right, brother.
But
I'm gonna have to give me a signed jersey or something.
I got y'all.
I'll put it right here on the wall, brother.
I gotta
frame this shit.
I gotta get them out. I gotta probably after this year. I probably could get them out. It'd be hard getting out like as a rookie, bro.
Yeah, of course. I've
been like the only jersey I gave out this year was to Nikhil Alexander Walker, and I I'm like Brad. I'm like,
hey, I just hope you know, I went on 2K, and I put your rating up. I just want you to know that.
I gotta put my rating, bro.
Hey man, make that your goal to get your face scan right and get your rating up, bro.
They gonna know who the fuck I am.
2K24 by the end of the season. I need that shit.
Oh, me. And once they do that, that's when I'm gonna really start playing 2K. Because for me, I'll be on Call of Duty right now. But
he said, "Till that happens,
I'm a player for real."
Yeah, when you can really, exactly.
But bro, appreciate you showing love, bro.
Hell yeah!
All right, man. Thank you, everybody. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment. Y'all can comment who y'all wanted to see next too as well. All right, exactly. It's been real.
I'm IT,
Cam Alexander, and this is our guest Quenton Jackson. We out.
HotS3at out. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Romo.